My name is Jennifer. I lived in a sister-wife cult, and I escaped in 2015. Social media literally saved my life. While I was there, I had nobody to talk to. I was completely isolated from family. I wasn't allowed to leave. I dug to the trees, the sky, neighbors, dogs, cows, horses. I was living in Puerto Rico. And let me tell you something, when I started getting uncomfortable and realizing that something was terribly wrong and I wanted to get out. I wanted to get out of there. And I was there under the guise of God. This is God's will. Now, mind you, I am still very firm believer. And it's a miracle because deception can take you out and make you feel like you're stupid for believing something that was a lie. But I'm here to tell my story because social media saved my life. When I finally got a hold of a little iPod and I started watching videos on YouTube and TikTok and Googling things that sort of made sense to me. I was told not to look outside of this camp for answers. So I did. And I went out on a limb and became very disobedient to King, Sir Daddy, the leader of the gang. And I was starting to seek answers fearlessly. YouTube, TikTok, social media saved my life. There were people praying. There were people there speaking about deception. There were people talking about demons and encouraging me to rescue myself. So I was asked to pay it forward. I wrote a book about my story, about how I escaped, how I got into it, and how we can help others get out of being trapped. Some people are in trafficked situations. Some people are not sure whether they're being abused or not because it's not talked about. And I'm so sorry for that. But I'm here to be a big mouth and tell you that you deserve more and you deserve safety and you deserve to be free. And I'm here to cheer you on and hold your hand. And I would like to hear all the stories. DM me. Tell me what you're going through. And I'm going to slowly let my story out. My book is going to be released. We're editing it right now, making it a little bit shorter and clearer for a quick read, in hopes that I can help other people to realize that you're valuable and you are so, so worth more than what you have right now. Please don't give up. Please don't quit. Please don't be afraid anymore. I'm here to help you. Whether I'm just a friend through the internet, I promise you, searching deep within your heart for the answer to get out of the situation that you're in, or if you know somebody that's in an abusive relationship, send them to me. I'm your girl. Even guys, I know men are terribly embarrassed to talk about being in abusive relationships with women, but it's happening. It's a spirit. It's so wicked. And when you feel like you're alone, you don't have the nerve to get up and get out. And I did it. I did it and I survived with no money. I escaped with 5 of my kids with suitcases, flip-flops, and shorts, and we landed up in New York City. And we went to upstate New York in the middle of the winter, in early November. We had no clothes, I had no job, I had no money, nothing. And I've been hesitating to make this video, so I'm going to start telling my story. I'm going to start back to when I first got to Puerto Rico, how I felt and why I stayed even though I didn't want to. And so the longer you stay, the longer you stay. And the more you stay, the more your narrative is, hey, I've come this far. I must be going somewhere. It's hard to stop and say, wait a second. What if I'm wrong? What if I've been wrong for 20 years? What if I've been wrong for 30 years? What if I've been living a lie for 7 years? What if I've been living in this and it's becoming so normal to me? Let me tell you, it's not normal. It's not what's best for you. It's not what's designed for your life, for you to be locked up in chains, in invisible chains, mental torment, stress, depression, insomnia. Sound familiar? I did it all. I was suicidal at the end. I was writing a note. I would lock myself in the closet and bang my head against the wall. Because when I would get rebuked and yelled at, all I heard in my mind was, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. And you know what I learned? Exactly what I was being told. I thought it was my voice. It was the enemy of my soul. The same devil that was using that man to abuse me and belittle me and lock me up, make me feel stupid. Never hit me once. But emotional, psychological, spiritual, and financial abuse, sexual abuse, even in the most subtle ways. Level 2, level 3, you don't have black eyes. You're not being beat, you're not bleeding to death. That might be a 10 or above. But the basic level 3, level 4, subtle abuse, insinuating that you're crazy or that you're stupid or that there's something wrong with you, that is bad. That is abuse. That's not good enough for you. And if you didn't have a mother or a father or family that cared enough about you to teach you that when you were younger, let me be your mama. Let me be your best friend that you never had to snap you into it. Because let me tell you something, your self-esteem is gone. You're on empty. And there's a plan for your life. Because if you have eyes, you have ears, and you're hearing me right now, guess what? You have a purpose. And you're going to live to tell your story. You're on the bad side of the story. I want you to come here to the other side where I am. It's not always easy. It's not always perfect. But it's way better than where I was before. I rescued my 5 kids. And I have made it on my own with no child support. And I'm telling you, it's miraculous what God did for me and my kids. Against all odds. Invisible chains, they have to come off in the name of Jesus. And I'm here to tell you, you got enough faith to rescue yourself. And if you made it to the end, I want you to just put a star below. Let me know. I'm going to be praying for you. I'm going to be watching for comments and DMs. I want to hear your story. I want your questions. I have been through so much. Story to be coming. Book to be read on Amazon. It's coming very soon. It's going to be in Spanish as well. So please, if you're watching this and you know someone that needs to hear my voice and my story, send it to them. We're going to get them out. Promise you. I'm doing it for my sister as well because she wanted me out for so long, both of my sisters. And now I'm free. So we're going to do this together. You're valuable. Yeah. Come on.